Hello, hello, guys. Hope everyone is doing all right. Gonna give people a second to realize that I'm doing another surprise live stream. Just waiting for people to get here, so I'm not just sitting here by myself. Also, double checking. Let's see. Make sure that I actually show up on here. Hold on. Okay, is the stream going? I was hoping to figure out a way so that I could get to the chat and stuff, but as you can see, when I'm on here, I don't really see myself. It's really weird. The live stream only shows up on my phone for some reason. But anyway, okay, so this is the California Betta Society show flyer. So if you are hanging around in the Bay Area tomorrow and don't know what you want to do, go ahead and jump on over to our show. So you can see we're hosted by the IBC. Our show is tomorrow, Saturday, June 3rd. The showroom opens to the public at 12 noon. So the cool thing is when the showroom is open to the public, you can see here's our schedule for Saturday. The cash table is open for fish sales. So you can see that right here. The cash table is open. Hi, V-Stag. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Tonyo, thank you so much. Nice to see y'all coming in. But anyway, so admission is free, okay, and you don't have to be a member to attend. Once the showroom opens at 12 noon, you get to see all these fishes that are all set up in their classes. Hopefully judging is done by then. So that's partially why I'm not there setting up now, because I'm a judge. And judges obviously aren't supposed to know like whose fish are whose. So that's why I'm at home and packing up all the fish and stuff that I'm going to bring. So let's see. Yeah, the cash table will be open. So that means that you have fish that are going to be in the show. So I packed up some of my show fish here. One thing about choosing which fish to show, guys, never ever send your breeders to the show. So like these guys, I'm planning on breeding again, so I'm not going to send them, okay? The motto is to, oh my gosh, breed the best, show the rest, okay? That's the motto. If you're ever confused, you want to breed the best, so I'm keeping my best couple of pairs, and then show the rest. So all these guys are going. So let's walk over here. So this is how I pack fish for when I'm going to a local show. You can see I have a nice thick styrofoam box here. And I have all kinds of fish. So someone was asking for an update on the blue Galaris. Here's one of them. You can see he's quite large. This is an 8-ounce deli cup container. So I think he's about, I don't know, 3-4 inches long. Or no, he's like 3 inches. But anyway, so I am actually selling 3 of my blue Galaris. Yes, this is a betta show, but these guys just keep ripping on each other so much that I'm going to have to move them out. I'm only keeping one blue Galaris. So there he is in the back. Hello. You can see he actually has a little mouth damage because he was he was biting his brothers, but now he's the only one I'm keeping. I'm keeping one big baby, and oh, there he goes. I took out all his partners, and they're all going to the show. They're going to be on the cash table, so if you're ever at a show, usually there's like the show fish that are coming home. Then you have the auction, like, then you have fish that are in the show and are also going to go into the auction. And then you have cash table fish. So these guys, because it's a betta show, these guys are obviously going to go on the cash table. So usually you go to a show and there's like a table set out somewhere. And the moniker cash table is kind of old now. Before they used to only accept cash. Now they accept, like we accept PayPal. So, you know, we're super modern. Anyway, I'm glad to see everyone. I'm going to be taking some of my blue Galaris, my blue Galaris males, and then I got some pairs of my gold Gardner eye. And so you can see in these deli cups, It's nice to put fish in these for the cash table because it's really easy to see them. And then most people are driving to this show, so they're not flying. We also have bags so we can package them for flying if people that are coming to purchase are going to take their fish on the plane. But I really like these deli cups because it lets me go a ton faster when I'm packing things up. Packing fish up takes like 10 times longer than you think it's actually going to take. So here's one of my Betta rubra that's going to be in the show. You can see this is one of my largest, oldest males here. He's one of my bigger ones. Okay. So he's got some really nice color on him. Oops, he doesn't want to come to the front. Anyway, so he is going to actually be in the show, and then he's going to be in the auction. So any Bay Area people that want Betta rubra, I have one that's going to be in the show and then auction, and then another pair that's just going to be on the cash table. So guys, so sorry, I just woke up. I woke up. I have not gotten ready to go out yet. But anyway, big news. Betta macrostoma is going to be in the auction. Betta macrostoma. Okay, if you don't know what that is, it's like the king of wild bettas. Going to be in the auction. F2 captive bred. Minimum bid $150. That pair should go for $300 minimum to me. Anyway, that's how much that fish usually runs for. So I'm really torn because like I have, if I got rid of my Betta palafina and then move my Galeris, like they could potentially live in the planted tank, which is starting to look nice now. They could live in this 30-gallon. I'm going to be boxing up a bunch of these Bettas to go to the show as well. Like this guy is probably going to be in the show and then auction. And then bring your credit card and sell your couch. I know, right? Oh my gosh. But anyway, a lot of these Betta palafina are going to go as well. I need to decide, I'm going to keep 2 pairs of Betta palafina because I like them a lot. They're really cool fish. But man, oh man, Betta macrostoma, that would be insane. It's just a rare opportunity to get F2 captive bred Betta macrostoma in the States. Shipping's already done. They've already been imported. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, look here. We got some clown killies that were spawning right there. Nope, now they're not spawning. Okay, let me grab my flashlight. We can walk around the fish room and then I'm going to keep filming. Hi, Weldon. Weldon can't come to the fish show, even though he wants to. He was kind of put out with us when we got back. He didn't want to talk to us for the first day. But, oh, there it is. So my flashlight should be in my purse somewhere. So guys, another thing, whenever you go to these fish shows, you should always bring your flashlight. That's how you tell the fish people from the real fish people, all right, is if you have a small flashlight handy. Okay. Whoa, what did my phone just do? Okay. So anyway, I paid way too much for this flashlight. This flashlight has a CRI of like a lot. I forget the actual value. So anyway, here's some baby clown killifish. I'm raising these guys up for next year. This is a male that's just beginning to show his colors. Common name for this is also called the rocket killie. So they're kind of cute little guys. Cutest little striped babies. It's like they're wearing striped suits. So this is like my first spawn of them. This is Daddy. I love him because he has a really long, curvy pectoral fins. Yeah, mini rockets, yeah. Oh, they jump. Nano buddies, they jump like crazy. So that's why I have heavy glass lids. And you can see back on this one, I saran wrap everything so that they can't get out. But anyway, cute little guy. Can't wait for his babies to grow up so I can show them next year. So yeah. Oh, here, Zophidius. I have not shown this one yet. I wanted this fish for a long time, Rivulus Zophidius, and I finally got him a couple weekends ago. Not at the AKA, at the local show. And then here's my, what are you again? Bitaniatum and Jebu Odi. So anyway, these guys are going to the show. I'll probably put him in the actual show. So bettas, wild bettas, they, what they do is you judge them based on their wild description. So they should look like. Okay, hi. This is one of my oldest bettas. I think she's like 4 or 5 at this point. Photo bombing. Anyway, and you judge them on condition and compatibility with one another, breedability, that kind of stuff. So they're judged a little different than the domestic show bettas. Oh yeah, so because I'm the judge, this is the standards. So I better pack this too. This is my personal copy of the standards. So hold on one second. Okay, so I got to reprint this. Okay, I need the 2017 to 2018 class list. So I always keep in the front here all of the class lists of every show. So you can see I have them for the past 3 years. I need to get this year's because this is the first show that I will have judged this year. But if you look at this list, you can see that there's around like 50 different classes. We have them broken up by variety. So Group A is irregular self-bred classes. So that means all the fish that the breeders bred themselves, obviously. And then Variety A, longfin, half-moon, single-tail. So all the longfin fish that are half-moon. Oh, Luis, you can get them on the IBC website once you become a member. Okay. Okay, so longfin, half-moon, single-tail. And you can see every class. So all the red single-tail males will show in A1 against each other. All the black ones show together against each other in A2. And then the females, so STF means single-tail female, red or black single-tail females, okay? And then we have the variety B is double-tail, crown tails over here. That's the webbing reduction. So all my fish are in short fin crown tail male or short fin crown tail male, and then all the crown tail females are together, regardless of whether they carry long or short, because on a crown tail female, you really can't tell whether they carry the long fin gene or not, because crown tail females, bettas always have shorter fins. You have short fin single tail, breeders division, these are kind of fun. You have color and form variations, form and finnage. These are like new variations that are coming in. So for a long time, my fish showed here until they made a short fin crown tail male class. So for a while I was showing in here by myself, and then a couple people got in on it. The IBC judging board realized that there were a lot of people working with them, and then they got their own class. These are where the wild types go. So they're broken up into bubble nesters and mouth brooders, okay? We have arts and crafts. So even if you don't have fish like these, I got at a show. These guys actually won this pair of paintings, got first place in arts and craft at the 2016, no, not last year's. I didn't go to last year's, did I? No, 2015 International Betta Congress Convention. These beautiful paintings, this pair got first place in the arts and crafts. Wait, so Gian, the females that are sold as longfin females, are they not recognized as their own class? So longfin, it depends on what kind of female they are. So for example, a marbled single-tail female that's a longfin would go into here. Because we generally don't get a lot of crown tail females in every show, that's why we have them grouped together, long and short. Also because you can't tell them apart. Double tails, long and short again, because it's really hard to tell short fin and long fin females. It keeps freezing. Okay, let me check the stream health. I got it on my, how is everyone else's stream? Is it freezing? Is it going? I'm on my own Wi-Fi. It's good there? Okay. So I'm on our Wi-Fi, which is pretty good. So I'm not sure how else I can deal with it. Okay, so you see we have 51 regular classes, wilds, arts, crafts, new breeder. So group B, if you are new to breeding bettas and you don't want to show in the regular self-bred classes, you can put them in the new breeder classes. So my personal thing, if you're going to show, why not just go into the regular classes? I mean, it's totally cool if you want to go for new breeder. New breeder is reserved for people that have only been spawning for like 2 years, spawning and showing for 2 years. And it has a separate like cup, separate best of show. So all of the fish in this self-bred, group A, they get a best of show, okay? Do I have one? Yeah, so my very first convention that I went to back in 2013, that female got reserved best of show female. That was a long time ago. Okay, so that was the first year that I showed, and I just went straight into the regular classes and did really well. But if you feel more comfortable, you can go into the new breeder classes here. You can see that the new breeder classes, the classes are easier to enter in. It's easier to figure out where your fish belong because there's only like the 7 classes, whereas if you look at the regular self-bred class list, it's kind of overwhelming. So maybe that's another reason why you want to go into new breeder. So whenever I ask someone something about fish, they say it depends. Yeah, it can depend. So if you're really confused about where your fish go in this thing, you can just put help on the fish, and then a judge, usually me, will quickly go through and put it into a class for you. We kind of discourage it in a way because it's a lot of extra time setting up. But if you are really confused, just put help on it. So instead of putting like a class number on your entry form, just put help. What does the entry form look like? Let us go to my computer. So here's my entry form for this year. So you can see were any of these fish purchased? No. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, so that was the last category. So group C, we have purchased fish here. So these are fish that are purchased. Think of it as like showing a horse or something. Very few people breed horses, but you can buy a horse and show it. So here, these are purchased fish. These are really cool fish to look at. A lot of them, were bred in Thailand and stuff. And you can enter fish that you purchased anywhere. It doesn't matter where you got it, if it was at Petco or overseas or whatever. And then you can put it in the purchase category to see how they do. And they get their own best of show and reserve best of show. Yeah, here are the awards. You can see that the groups are separated. This is so that purchased fish are not competing against self-bred fish or new breeder fish. So that's why we have that designation. So on the entry form here, you've got always number your fish, and when it's in the box, you kind of number them. Yeah, Kala, I hope I'm saying it right. Is it Kayla or Kala? Any fish that you have can go into the purchase fish, which is a really cool way to learn about how fish will do at the show. So the reason that we had purchased in is that some people were entering them in, and before it was really complicated how you could enter purchase fish before, but you could in different ways. But anyway, the reason we have the purchase fish class is that A, not everyone can breed their own fish, and B, sometimes people don't know what to look for in their fish. And so what you can do is you can enter them in the purchase class, and depending on the show, some judges take the time to write comments. I always try to write comments when I can. And then the comments can help you decide whether you want to breed that fish or not, the fish that you purchased. So that's the reason why we added purchase fish. The problem with me flipping it around to talk to you guys is that now I can't see any of the comments y'all came up with. Anyway, so if you commented while I was talking, please comment again. So here we have kind of like market research. Exactly, Nano Buddies. That's why we have it. So purchase, none of these were purchased. The class, yeah, Petco can have some really surprising fish in there. So I put the class. So this fish, this crown-tail, double-tail placotte, there is no class for it. Okay, and so you say if it's, so it's going to go in the E1 or variations class. This one is for auction, and my minimum bid, I just always set it to $5. Labels and remarks is, it's important for some classes like variations. It's a crown-tail, double-tail placotte, and then I am describing what it is. The rest of these, like for C3, this is a male crown-tail placotte. This is just remarks for me. I'm sending these to a person named Liz after the show. When and where's the next show? It's actually tomorrow. So I'm packing up my fish right now for the California Betta Society show, which is tomorrow, June 3rd. So here's the schedule. The showroom for the public opens at 12 noon. Admission is free. You don't have to be a member to attend. We love everyone to come visit. Judging, so for me, I'm going to be there from 8 a.m. onwards. A lot of people are setting up right now. I actually can't help with setup, which is why I'm home. I'll be heading over in like a couple hours so that I can bench my own fish. But because I'm a judge, I'm not supposed to know who any of the fish belong to or where they're coming from. So that's why I'm going to come later. At 12 noon, the showroom opens, okay? And then you can check out all the show fish. There's a cash table, so that means there are going to be some fish, like some of the ones in there, are going to be available for purchase during that. Larissa added this, sure, I'm cool, I guess. And so I'm going to be sitting out in the waiting room, like entertaining everyone, because after the showroom closes, you can see there's a gap here. Between 2:30 and 4 p.m., we need to break down the entire room. We're breaking down the room, packaging up all the show fish into bags so that we can offer them in the auction. The auction's super cool. I'm going to live stream it too, just like I did the AKA thing. I've live streamed the auction a couple of times on Facebook, but I'm going to live stream it on YouTube this time. And it's going to be super fun because the way CBS does it is that we actually videotape all the fish and then project the video. Oh my goodness, I need to bring the projector. Sorry, it's good that I'm doing this. Okay, I'm going to write that on my hand that I need to write that somewhere that I need to package the projector. Projector. Oh, wow. Y'all can tell I'm right-handed. Okay. Projector. Okay. So, I cannot forget the projector. That would be awful. Okay. Got sidetracked there. Yeah, Dwayne, you guys are very helpful. So, let's see. Yeah, so video of each fish will be shown at the same time it's up for auction, so that makes our auctions really fun. Here's the address. It's basically in the Silicon Valley. Yeah, so in Orlando, that is the next show after the CBS show. There is the IBC convention in Florida. So unfortunately, I can't go. It was just, Chicago was a ton of money. I'm still like reeling from that. So I usually choose one convention to go to every year. That one is later on this month. So, and I'll be doing an announcement on that. Let's see. But yeah, so Embassy Suites, there's the address for y'all to check it out. Stormy Mist, we have had conventions in Texas. In fact, that's where this came from. So this award, SCUBA, is the South Central United Betta Alliance. So that convention was in Texas. That was by Fort Worth. And that was super fun. So occasionally we have conventions out towards the Texas area. I don't know where next year's IBC convention is, but there are shows, Betta shows elsewhere in the country as well. So anyway, I think that's it. Now you remember the projector. I know. I'm trying to remember everything. I try and write everything down, but I swear that I forget something every single time. But anyway, I need to finish packing up fish. I just wanted to show you guys I have these. I find that these 8-ounce deli cups are really easy. I just put some water in and then I net them out and just plunk them in there. And then I have my styrofoam box. This will go with me in the car. And you can, you know, stuff it so that they don't move around very much. There's just enough water in there for them to be happy. So that's another female that's going to be in the show right there. Crown tail female. Betta rubra, the Gardner eye are going to be on the cash table. So it's pretty fun, and people put in all sorts of things on the cash table. Sometimes we have things like, we have angelfish on there. We've got a lot of longfin bristlenose plecos on there this time. Oh, look. Oh, they're spawning. Cool. So, guys, this is wide-eye. So this is Nematoleubius wide-eye. There he is. So he's waiting in there for the female to come in so they can spawn. He's trying to lure her into the cup. Oh, there she is. She's over there looking at the other fish. So anyway, hopefully I'll have eggs when I come back tomorrow. She ignoring you, buddy? I hope these guys get really big. This is a really cool annual. I have not had as much success with annual killifish. I know. Come on in. I was worried they couldn't figure out. Like, there's a little hole in the top. But they figured it out just fine. But you can see he's very excited, but the female really is not paying attention to him. Oh, now she's looking at him. Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone. Let's see, what else? I think that's all I got for you guys. So, anyway, if you're within driving distance, we would love to have you come to the show. There's gonna be a lot of cool fish there. I gotta finish packing up stuff. Yeah, they can get pretty camera shy. But yeah, I still got to finish up packing these guys. The standards, if you guys want to check out the standards, they're on the International Betta Congress site. Bruno Diaz, how long can bettas be in those containers? These bettas are going to be in these containers for like 3 hours. Literally just between here and the show. Oh my god, Ruru too. Oh, no. Anyway, fish can be in shipping containers or bags for like about a week. Ideally, less time is better. Bettas are super hardy, so they can survive being in shipping for like a week. I have heard horror stories of them being in shipping containers for weeks, like getting lost in the mail and 6 weeks later showing up. Oh, thank you, Nisi. Oh, that's so kind of you. Oh my goodness. I'm going to try and not spend too much money at the show. I heard he spent a lot of money last weekend at the AKA. But anyway, they can stay in these containers for a while as long as they're packaged correctly. The way I ship them to fly is a lot different than taking them to the show like this. Obviously, this can't go through the post. They will, like, you know, they're fairly waterproof, but I definitely don't trust them in the mail. Want to see the betta fish in the containers? Okay, well, really quick. We got this female going into the crown tail placotte female category. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Kayla. Gonna have a lot of fun. So here is a male crown tail placotte. We got another crown-tail plakat male. This guy is actually going to go to Hawaii after the show. So that'll be fun. Sending him to Hawaii. This is the crown-tail, double-tail plakat. So he looks a little weird. The top lobe is folded over. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Jade. Yeah, you can check out my other videos. I try and do as many as I can. But anyway, he's going to go into the auction too. This lady is going into the show. Possibly, is she going to... Yeah, she's going to Hawaii as well. Or no. This one's not going to Hawaii. This one's just going in the auction. I got pair Betta rubra that are going to be in the show. And then they're going to be in the auction. So there's that. Female is not happy. Okay, let's see. These are blue Galeris that are going to be in the on the cash table. Yeah, so the breeder they're going to, she keeps them in her garage, and it sounds like she just keeps her garage open a lot. And she has big tubs also. So here's another blue Galeris that's going to be on the cash table. Okay, here's another rubra. Is this a female or a male? I can't tell. Okay, rubra female. They're not very happy. Wilds do not ship as well as, Wilds definitely don't ship as well as domestic fish. And then I got a bunch of the Gardner Eye Golds pairs that are going to be on the cash table too. So anyway, all the rest of it's Gardner Eye Golds, and I still have to package up all of the Betta Palafina. So these guys are going in next. And I leave them last because they are the hardest fish to catch. I'm a terrible person. I'm really terrible at catching fish. And these guys are just the worst. They're just really smart. And they hide a lot. And you can see I gave them about a gazillion hiding places. So this is, hi. And these are my old ladies. Gosh, I don't even know how old they are. I'd have to look up the records. They're like 4 or 5. So, and still looking good, huh? They just pretty much sit into, or go into whichever tank that they're, the other fish tolerate them. And they're sweet old ladies. So, all right. I'm going to sign off, guys. Gotta package everything else up. Oh, the Fairy Queen, where do you get your wild bettas? I get mine at the auction. So that's a good point. So at this Betta show, we did a special shipment with some breeders from Indonesia, and we got a ton of cool fish. Most notably, Betta macrostoma. Like, I'm trying not to freak out about it. Those fish should go like for $300. They're F2 captive bred. Crazy. So try not to go too crazy about it. I'll probably do another quick live stream once I get there. And then I'll quickly show you guys what the setup looks like and all that. So I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye, guys.